Now we're live. Good morning. Good morning. Touching my coffee. Good morning, everybody. Give a few minutes. Let everybody hop on. It looks like we got a little bit of lag happening there this morning. So, we'll let everybody catch up. The internet's waking up as well. You guys, good morning. Welcome to the Brew Crew. -1 today. Miss Mary Jo is, you guys, we got a new little one. We got little ones. We're dealing with stuff, and it's just one of those mornings where she's gonna hang out, not with us here, but on the other side of the camp. I can send her some love, tell her good morning. Her snuggling with the kiddos and enjoying the day. So, good morning, Miss Mara. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Kate. Good morning, guys. So I have trouble seeing a little far away, so y'all bear with me, especially TikTok land. Some of those letters are really small for me over there, but it's so cool that we do get to simultaneously cast. She's, guys, let's just send her love. We just need to send her that love. Sometimes we all just need that little bit extra rest and healing to allow our bodies to heal, right? She just had a baby. I mean, little baby Jasper's only 3 months old tomorrow. So she's just giving herself some self-care, which is very important. Light and props for giving herself the self-care and love that she deserves. She absolutely deserves, right, guys? Because that's what we talk to you guys about here, and we can't teach it to you guys if we don't lead by example. Everything we share is because we share because it works for us, so we share it with you guys. Because we love you. Mwah. All right, guys. So, good morning. Grab your brew. Let me know what you're drinking. Send some love, you guys. Send some attention to send those positive vibes, positive love, positive energy to anybody that needs a little extra loving today. Extra loving, right? Kate, being a mom is plenty of work and deserves rest. Amen. And Miss Mara, same thing. Understandable. She deserves it, right, guys? Right? Of course she deserves it. And I can't wait for her to pop on here and see all those beautiful comments as well, reminding her, because we all need that little reminder. This beautiful vessel, right, guys? This is our vessel. We were gifted this meat suit. Hate to break it to you, but your little meat suit here, right? Look at you got little meat sticks. Right? This was a gift from the creator for us to allow us the experience. We have to have this vessel to have this experience, right? So what a beautiful gift. And when we do stop and honor it and we love it and we allow it the process it needs to heal and to be honored, this is our house. This is our true home right here for now. This is our house. This is what houses us. And I love, it's so true. Especially if you give a woman, she'll multiply it, right? That's what we do. We multiply. So all those good vibes, all that good energy, when we give ourselves that good love, we multiply, send that out for us, right? So it's good stuff. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning over at TikTok. I see us going on there. Good morning. Grab your brew. What you drinking? We're just getting setting the pace, getting the day started, starting up our mornings. Talking a little bit about self-care, which is important. We always start our day here on the Brew Crew with an essential oil. I do talk about essential oils because they are the pure lifeblood of the plant. When it is a pure essential oil, which is important, it's important to know where your oils are coming from, guys. Okay. I promote Young Living. I also know about doTERRA, and I know that they're a good company as well. I'm living to use all the time, but I will use doTERRA as well as my backup. So those are the two I talk about. But I suggest doing your own research. There are good ones, but for the majority, if you buy them over the counter, they're definitely diluted and not the quality and not giving you the same benefit. They're not doing the therapy. I am the oils, those, like I said, it's the lifeblood of the plant. It literally can shift our frequencies. So when we are having a day where we need rest, needing some extra self diffuser, I grab my joy, right? And the reason I use joy is this is a blend of essential oils that Gary Young formulated that are literally formulated to do exactly that. Good morning, Leisha. Good morning, everybody over there on TikTok. It brings joy. And Gary Young, when I was first introduced to essential oils, this was one of the first oils I was introduced to. And he would say, every morning you start your day by putting it directly on your heart. So I would do 3 drops. Okay. And I rub it directly over my heart. You guys, first off, I'm going to read to you what this essential oil is. It is a blend of bergamot, ylang ylang, geranium, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, rose, all okay, pure essential oils, all blended together in this beautiful blend. All of those are very passion oil. I love that. I love it. They're very high energy. So even any of those, if you hear those and you have some of those and you don't have the blend of this, those are some of those oils you can use that do raise your frequency. They're known to vibrate at the frequency of joy, of love, raise that vibration, especially when we're having self-care day, right? What do we need to remember? That we deserve it, that we are love, we are light, that we are the conduit for the spirit coming through us. And we have to self-care, self-love first, right? Getting that frequency of being open to receive the healing, the loving gentleness of spirit flowing through us. Hi, Teddy. Bye, Teddy. Thanks for popping on. All right, guys. So that's our oil for the day that we're talking about. Drinking our coffee. And as you know, the Morning Brew Crew, we talk about prosperity and abundance. Yay! Who doesn't love that, right? Joy was the word 2020 this year for me is hope. I love that. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. That's great. I love having a word, affirmation word. Thank you for sharing that, Leisha. I think that's Leisha. I can't see that far. I think I'm reading right. Oh, thank you. This is my beautiful me. I love her too. You can see she's pouring out her beautiful love, her beautiful energy. She's holding the space for us. I love her. So, what we talk about, get our morning started off is prosperity. That is the focus here for us, is prosperity this year. I've had the honor to experience reading Edwina Gaines' The 4 Spiritual Laws to prosperity, but truly getting tithing at the time, which has become very clear as well to me now. And since I have been able to focus on these 4 spiritual laws, am I perfect at it? Nope, you guys, I'm not perfect, not even close. But since I've been able to focus on these 4 spiritual laws, I do see the shift in my life. Like there's no if, or buts of major shifts that happen that yourself. So that's why we talk about these 4 spiritual laws every day. And what we do is we pull a card. We have a card pull that talks about them, and we pull cards that are connected with each one of the laws that give us a general reading of what do we need to know today. So the 4 spiritual laws are tithing, forgiveness, goal, vehicle. When we have 4 tires on our car, right? When the tires are aired up properly and all the mechanics in the vehicle, you got your oil, you're taking care, you're feeding the gasoline, you're feeding the oil, transmission fluid, your proper maintenance, right? Self-care, things we're talking about. When those things are done, you get a nice smooth ride. And that's the gift that's available to us all. Prosperity is available to us all, but we have to have that maintenance. So how do we have maintenance? Well, first we got to learn about it, right? If you don't even know those 4 tires exist, how are you even going to put air in them, right? I didn't really quite grasp those four tires until now. Once I started figuring that out, guys, like I said, it shifts stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about is the four laws of spiritual prosperity. So what is it about tithing that you need to know today? What is it about forgiveness that you need to know today? What is it today? And what is it about your life purpose that you need to know today? Now, guys, this is a general reading collective, and this is the beautiful thing that I love about this show is what you hear. If there's something here that resonates with you, it's for you. You might hear one card, all of them might resonate. But if you've been drawn here, it's because the universe is conspiring divinely to. So, first off, can you guys all hear me okay? If everyone, or if not, I guess you guys would have been telling me by now. But all right. So first off, we're going to talk about prosperity. What is it that we need to know about prosperity today? Sorry, not prosperity, tithing. Get my head. See, I gotta wake up. I need another drink of coffee myself. All right, guys. Audio good there. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me over there, but I think so. Hi, Facebook. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube. I love this, you guys. How cool is it that we literally get to time travel nowadays? You know, yesterday we had Scotland on the feed with us. We had somebody from New Zealand. You know, we're literally we're time traveling across timelines. Let's talk about like some interesting energies and how things crisscross, right? Thank you so much, hon. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys. So first off, we're talking about tithing. What is it we need to know about tithing? So like a vehicle that was super low, super low. And I had a huge let's just say a huge nail. I had a huge, which I'm going to say is an old belief system, right? Because I had been to several religious organizations and it was always about trying to, everybody had a point about the money and why they needed the money and gathering the money. It just always like feel right. That's all. It just didn't feel right. But I would give it because I was being told that I had to, and it never felt right. And the thing of it is that I learned now is that tithing, well, first off, what it means is 10%, period. And the reason it's 10% is it's because it's our way to interact with the creator, with the spirit, with the universe, and let spirit know, hey, I understand that you are my source. You're my source energy. And when I'm an open conduit, allowing it through me, and all you're asking is 10% of what you're giving me to flow out and back through, of where I'm being spiritually fed. There's a kicker too, though. It's a place where you're being spiritually fed, not just because it's here in this place we said so, this ocean, but are you receiving something from that in the sense of a spiritual food? Are you, not being fed from there? There's a difference. You guys know that, right? So that is what tithing is about. That's what it gives us the opportunity to do. It gives us the opportunity to build our faith for our own self, because then we do see where our true source is coming from and allows us to give to where we're spiritually being fed, that allows that flow to. But it's also something that we can recognize it doesn't have to be in one situation. You might have a waitress that, it's one thing Edwina talks about. She sat down, and I've had this happen. I don't know about you guys, but I've had spirit talk to me through bases. Happens all the time. I will, need an answer to something, and I'll literally the most random things working through, right? That's somebody spiritually feeding you. Even in a moment like that, that's something we can tithe to, and how can you even tithe in that? In that moment, we can even just in showing our appreciation to that person for them stepping out of their zone or saying what they did, or even just giving them a smack, or, those are ways we can instantly tie that forward, but it's being open to that conduit. Okay. Through clouds, people saw we're open to receive it. So, well, like I said, that was my giddy up. Was I had trouble letting go because, one, I thought it was my money and God didn't need my money. Money was my big one too. I was great with my time, my energy, and guess what? I've always had plenty of that. No problem. And abundance, I'm great at creating abundance. I had an abundance of worry. I had an abundance of bills. I had an abundance of all those things that I was always focusing on, right? Always. I was great at that. But what about the prosperity, right? What did I need to know? Then all of a sudden I realized, well, it was more than just. Yes, and it's more than just with money. But I'm just talking personally about my hiccup for a second there. It is about tithing everything forward. But I had no problem letting it go. Oh, you're just my money, and Spirit brought me this money, so Spirit knows I need this money. And I get now that Spirit is my source of everything, all my energy, my food, my money, my house, all of that comes through Spirit in every way. Period. So it's not in that one thing. So I joyfully now am able to allow this to flow through me. And that's what we talk about. That's why we pull the cards. Like, we need to know today. So what is it that you guys need to know to help you understanding better? Four more to go, or three more to go. We're also going to talk about forgiveness, and we're going to talk about your goals, and we're going to talk about your life purpose. So maybe your tire's a little bit lower somewhere else too. Or maybe it's all of them. I mean, there's days, right? There's days. I love this. So the first thing that Spirit wants us to know about tithing today, just for today, is that we need to release our resentments, release the resentments about money. Oh, wow. Talk about an interesting, right? I mean, were we just talking about that, guys? I know if this is my giddy up, I'm not the only one. And I know if Spirit's guided you here, there's a reason Spirit guided you here. So, what is your resentment about money? Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance to see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract, support the goal. Berta, oh girl, look at that. Well, thank you. This card's for you. As long as you believe that, that will be your truth, and you will continue to keep it away from you, because that's not our truth, as today or not. But now that you just said that, I am reading this, Berta. Thank you. That was me not listening to my intuition for a moment, but now I'm going to. Thank you, Berta. It's just divine timing, right? So I also, you guys, I'm studying to be a practitioner of science of mind. I love studying the science of our mind and the way this all works, the universal laws. That's why I talk to you guys about these things, right? I love learning about it. One of the things I subscribe to is Science of the Mind magazine. Every day there's a daily little meditation, a little thought process about. I post it on our wall over on Earth Angels. There's a little affirmation that comes with it every day. Highly recommend it. If you want more information about it, let me know. I'll give you the link. It's something you can order nationwide. Inspirational daily. But today's lesson for us all, guys, okay, is super abundant being wells up in my heart. That's from the Enlightened Heart. That's a quote. And then this is a quote from the Science of Mind. Our mental acceptance should be filled with conviction, warmth, color, and imagination. I'm going to reword that. Our mental acceptance should be filled with conviction, warmth, color, and imagination. Hmm. Blurb about it. I don't mind putting the idea of money and myself together in the same sentence, unlike some spiritual stalwarts who think that contemplation of money and supply is somehow a corruption of our spirituality. An old idea, and I think not a smart one. If we and all forms of life are created out of spiritual, basically corrupt. What we can often do is misunderstand and misuse some of the forms we deal with, and thus cause them to be at times used for evil purposes. Money, as we know, is simply a convenient medium of exchange, and rightly understood, it eases many transactions. What it cannot do is make us feel good about ourselves, make up for feeling lonely, or act as a friend. When we ask money to work outside its proper intentions, we can get some real confusion about it. If we have been having difficulty understanding our relationship with money, perhaps now is the time to think through its place in our spiritual lives and allow it to become a useful tool for living. It is perfectly wise to put money into prayer or spiritual mind treatment so that we can accept clear guidance around its use. For money is no less a spiritual partner than any other practices that we may use. No different than our oils, our prayer, our communication. Okay, it's a form. It's a form of energy exchange. For you, everybody, today around this is going to be in deepest peace, love, and gratitude. I thanks for the gifts of money wisely. I value its place in my life and understand its use. What? Because the quest of money instead of love turns one's heart cold and opens the door for evil. Well, go back and re-listen to this broadcast, what I just read to you, and think about that. And I'm going to reread this affirmation for you. In deepest peace, love, and gratitude, I give great thanks for the gifts of spirit that come to me each day. I handle money wisely. We're not bound by the past. We're not bound by old belief systems, old people's belief systems, old people's actions. What other people have done in the past with their choice of forms of energy is their choice. Some people have electrocuted themselves with energy. But if you learn to yield it properly, look at how you can light up your house and have a beautiful, amazing experience. You can light up a whole carnival and have carnival rides and all of these things and enjoy like or you can it's how you yield easily. I value its place in my life and I understand its use. Okay? So, what do we need to know about tithing? Well, first off, we got to release our resentment around money. You got to release it. You do. And you need some spiritual food. Okay. You got to have a place to tithe out too. You got to be getting fed. If you're not getting fed, find a place to be getting fed. This is a beautiful source. Thank you, everybody, for being on this morning and sharing your love, your light, your energy with us. Okay. Even if you're coming back in the rebroadcast and rewatching, thank you for being here and sharing because, it helps build and shift for us all. It helps us to come together and release these things of fool and his money are soon parted. Girl, a lot of old. I'm gonna give you some homework if you so choose, Miss Roberta. You need to sit down and write down every single phrase that you can come up with right now. Like even now, like it's in your head, do it right now. Sit down and write these down, write them down, okay? Because those are old beliefs that you need to like go of, or else you're move into being your own prosperity. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Welcome. We're just getting started talking about the prosperity spread, and we just pulled the card for what do we need to know about tithing, and we're talking about releasing the resentments around money. Been a big one today. You know, that's definitely the theme is our actual monetary. Today we're talking about the monetary and the coming in and releasing the resentments around it, guys. Got to let go of those old belief systems. I love Miss Roberta is bringing up all these old truths that let me rephrase, old belief systems that were put upon us as truths that aren't. One of them is a fool is soon parted with his, what is it? Let's say I go back. A fool and his money are soon parted. But that is a fool with it. Do you see what I'm saying? So why would you ever have money? Because you're foolish and do you see the ego popping in there with these exactly these sayings? Our words are very powerful, you guys. Our words are hers. That's what universe speaks in is frequency. So everything we're thinking, we're feeling, we're saying, we have an attachment to it. So especially those words, they're powerful. And if we don't really stop and think about, whoa, like I said, I'm studying the science of mind. It's very powerful, our thoughts. And why do you believe that? Because do you really believe that? Do you think a fool and his money are soon parted? What is that about that you're holding on to? There's lots of use. These so we can make the shifts to, okay? So that's on tithing. What do we just need to know about tithing? Doggies are getting excited. They're all up excited. Good morning, everybody. Jumping on over in TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. Facebook's kind of like dead today over there. I think you guys have all decided to join us in TikTok, which is kind of cool because I like it over in Thank you guys. Hello, hello. This told me that money would come when I needed it and not to worry. I love that, Michelle. You know, and that is such a great, thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa. Michelle's grandpa used to tell him that money would come, not to worry about it, right? I hope that was something you were able to adopt because like I shared in the beginning, what I have discovered is abundance is something I've got mastered. I have an abundance of anything I'm focused on. And when I'm focused on, I don't have enough money. I need more money. I keep getting more. I need more money. Does that make sense? Like it's never going to be enough. There's more bills that always come because I always need more money. That's my focus. I know it's done. I have everything I need provided for. It comes to me in fun, magical ways. I don't have to stress about it. There's a different energy. And then guess what? That's exactly what happens. Those spiritual laws. It's beautiful. Super important. Mind your mind. Mind it. Mind it. Mind it. Okay. I miss Mary Jo, you guys. It's not the same. Feels not the same. I mean, I know she's like right there, but she's not right here. Okay. The doggies are exciting about forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. What do we need to know today about forgiveness? You guys sit down, you goofy. Sit down. Hang on. Sit down. Sit down. Is this okay, I hear you. You know what's funny? Okay, we're going to use the same deck. The Angels of Abundance. They really want to talk to us today. This is like, it's that deck. Yeah. I signed fight him on it, but I don't know why to do that. Don't do that. Raspberry to you too. Where is she? She's over resting. She's having a rest. New mamas need rest time. So we're sending her love and light and knowing that she's getting the rest and healing that her body needs. It's hard. Sometimes those little ones don't like to sleep so well. And you don't get normal sleep hours and balancing that body. This beautiful vessel, this meat suit, right? Beautiful balance. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. We have over in Facebook land now today. I was like, it's kind of weird. I've never seen it so low. Oh, there we go. All right. So next, everywhere, every time. And what? Yes. It means that we have to forgive everybody, everywhere, all the time. And here's the cool thing. Your team is like, oh God, that feels risky. That feels scary. That feels risky. I can't forgive them. That would mean that, I'm exposing myself. I'm putting myself out there. No, not willing to do that. Not going to happen. Well, guess what? All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. All of them. They involve that degree of risk. Yep, Michelle, all the time, right? You are ready to follow divine guidance in new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, so holding on to resentments, holding on to those things that you're not wanting to forgive for, your comfort zone, those are yours. That's your story. That's yours, right? So as you leave those behind, which are comfortable and familiar, it's no longer appropriate for you. It doesn't work for you. That story you've been telling yourself, it's not your. Guess what? You get to change it. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, you get to change it, right? It's not your story. It's no longer appropriate for you. Now is the time for you to make room, new and opportunities. Make room. Wait a minute. Make room. Well, if you have to make room, that's suggesting you're holding on to something, isn't it? That's suggesting you got to take a risk and let go. Okay? So when we have mission, we hold on to that story we're telling ourselves that we're the victim, that we've been wronged. That's right. We're holding on to that so tight. Guess what? There's no room for nothing else to come in. You're blocking your own abundance. Yes, my doggie is sneezing back there. She's having a little playtime with her brother, and now they're being goofballs. So I need to let them out here soon. Mace, hang out. We're doing a general card reading. I guarantee if you were guided here, there's something you're going to hear that will resonate with you. And I would be happy to, after, if you need a private reading after that, we can definitely talk, okay? But I tell you the way this works, when you get guided to a place, you're going to hear something that resonates, okay? So we're talking about holding on to those resentments, guys. This is what happens when we're holding on to the resentment. But the beautiful thing is all we have to do is make a choice to be willing to forgive. And here's the kicker, guys. When you're willing to forgive, it doesn't mean you're condoning what happened. It doesn't say that you have to allow it to ever happen again or to continue to happen, or that it was, as you're willing to let go of it and let the universe have it, because it doesn't belong to you, and that doesn't feel right. You need to be in the flow. You need to be in that spiritual flow so that you can receive new. You want new opportunities. You want new story, new, right? New. Why do we need to do this? As soon as we're willing to forgive, though, instant, guys, there was a time I had to pray for the ability to pray for somebody to forgive them. Okay? I wasn't even willing to think about forgiving them. That was no way. What they did was way too wrong, way too cross the line. Not ever going to happen. I was taking that to my grave. Didn't matter. Well, guess what? It was going to kill me if I didn't, because I was holding on. I had no room for spirit to flow through me. And I had to become willing to pray for the willingness to be willing. That's how bad I was. I had to be willing to be willing. Please help me be willing to forgive. Just help me be willing, because I'm not even willing to be willing right now. I literally had to pray for that for probably about 10 days before I had to shift. And all of a sudden, one day, I was willing. Mind shift. I was willing. So I decided, okay, you know what? Spirit, you say this works. I'm willing. I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to let this go. Happen. Why is your team telling you this? Forgiveness, I was holding on to things I didn't even realize. Amen, sister. That's right. We all do. If there's something that pops up, I don't even care if it's a 20-year-old remembrance of being in kindergarten and, know, somebody stole your crayons, or you didn't do it. One of my stories. Resentments I held on to, right? These are things that were part of our story that we hold on to, that we can forgive and let go. Can't hold on to those things, right? Let go. But why? Why is our team? 2 cards came out about that, guys. Because there's a windfall of abundance of good things. Again, we got abundance mastered, guys, but we got prosperity mastered. What's waiting for us? Prosperity is waiting. A windfall of it. A windfall is waiting to come in, but we got to make room. Good morning, Bogang. Good morning. Hi, Miss Kelly. Good morning. We got to make room, guys, right? We got to make room for that windfall, for that abundance. Forgiveness. Taking the risk and even just saying, you know what? Spirit, I give it, that's what it takes to see what'll happen. Okay? Willing. This card, Snoopy, was to show this. Again, it says detox. Detox your friendships. Detox situations, right? So that, how do you do that? You can take a risk. Holding on to a resentment is like drinking the poison and expecting the other effects. How's that working out? I don't know about you, but that's never worked out for my. Love you too, Miss Bird. That with y'all as well, because it fit, right? That's the way it goes. All right. House inside and out. Amen. You got to start from the inside, guys, because our inside creates our outside. It just does. That's just the crazy, I know. All right, guys. We're moving on now. So that was forgiveness. We need to know today about forgiveness. Goals. Fairies. The beautiful pixie fatties are coming out to play. And Princess and Snoopy, oh my goodness, they're having fun today. They are all kinds of crazy in all kinds of ways. All right, guys. Here we go now. What do we need to know about? Oh, Princess. Did you guys see that? I love this. She literally just threw this box. This is the box. This is the fairies. That's, she just tossed it on over there. Something. Miss Roberta. That's interesting. I'm going to check into that. Let's see. Hear what you're pretty in tune. Hello. All right. So there's going to be more than one. Of course, because that's the way this goes. All right. What do we need to know about our goals today, boys and girls? That would explain why my Facebook land is dead today. I got hardly anybody watching over there because I'm freezing over there. You guys, if you have TikTok, come over and join me on TikTok. Good morning, Miss Dawn. Good day. It seems like I can. It flows better over there. I don't know why, but we do have. It's still beautiful that we have be able to cross stream because we're in Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. So 3 different platforms at once is just way cool. I think I think that big time. So set goals that are achievable. Amen. That's definitely yeah. Um, don't sabotage yourself with your goals. So what do we need to know? Okay, Berta, interesting to know. Thank you. Uh, so what do we need to know about those goals? Well, powerful, intuitive insights. The moon. These are major arcanas, guys. So we need to look at our goals major. First off, 2 major arcanas coming up. Well, we got a lot of high energy happening in the room right now. So I know that's part of our freezing up. We literally have some freezing energy outside as well. My ground's frozen right now. So it could be part of that, my internet. We're going to go with the flow though, right? That's just what we do, guys. We just go with the flow. We know the messages will come through. I love you guys. Thank you for sharing your love. You guys send your positive energy, send your vibes. We can keep it flowing, right? So those goals, these are major arcanas. So these are, we need to take a look at these. A serious look at these, guys. Serious look. Okay. We need to let go of worry and fear. Goal today needs to be let go of worry and fear. What? Wait, wasn't it you, Berta, that said keeping it simple, right? Like keep them what? Keep those goals. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? Goals that are achievable. Wait a minute. That sounds like a pretty achievable goal. I don't know. Have you guys ever thought about setting that as a goal? Sorry, about anything. Whoa. Like even my brain just exploded right there, y'all. I'm gonna set that as my goal today. My goal is to not worry about any. Our team is literally telling us to do that, right? Letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of the situation, which is what's the truth of the situation? We've been talking about it all morning. Our source is the creator. Everything is provided for us. We have nothing. Hashtag Mary Jo taking out the power. Yes. Well, that very much could be true now. Now, this is, she's probably absorbing it. And I love it. Let's send her lots of that good loving, right? Lots of good loving. Hakuna Matata. Amen, sister. Amen. Means no worries for the rest of our days. I love that song. That's going to be in my head all day now. Thank you for our goal, right? So that's literally because why? Because we have powerful, intuitive epiphanies that come through us when we're an open conduit. Well, when we're not blocking, when we're allowing the flow, when we have our tires aired up. Yeah, right? And why? Why does our team need us to not worry? Well, you can do anything, and you do anything that you put your mind to. You are a creator. Look at what your thoughts are. Pay them and look at what okay, and you can do anything. Anything. You hold the power in charge of your life. By doing what? Not worrying. Wait a minute. Your goal is to not worry. Like, guys, I mean, think about that. We're told that our goals need to be a list this long and 100 things, and they need to move the world. You need to have goals to move the world. What if I told you that world is so simple as to not worry? That's your one goal, one thing to do all day. Just for today. Worry. Just for today. Instead of worrying, focus on those, right? Because you are a investor and you can and will create those things that you're focused. You don't have to come up with the how. Look at this beautiful fairy, the new moon. Right? This is new for you. Even you guys, I shared yesterday, for instance, about goals. 8 years ago this month, I had my official spiritual awakening, I'll call it. I think we're all kind of awakening, but it was like that, oh, wow, I'm awake now, okay? And in that process, it was so amazing for me. Peace and love and joy that I discovered that I could be the light and I could bring healing and love to anybody that was searching. And at the time, I was exposed to a person who watched the news on a daily and like every form of the news, the morning news, the world news, the nightly news, the news, and it was always a negative vibe. There was never any positive stories, and the same stories over and over in a negative, just put in another negative form. And all I could come up with is I wanted to create a space that was positive, that all the people could streaming and mainline things like we do today. I don't think. I'm kind of old. I just might not have been aware of them. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't have access to those things then. So the idea of having this, having a TikTok and a Facebook and a YouTube and having a good news channel and sharing this on a daily basis, that wasn't my vision. My goal was to be the love, the light, the joy, the peace, the things that I found. The vision came clear, wanting to build the healing centers later on. And now I look, Spirit is one day at a time brought us to this space, right? So that's about our goals. But what do you want to feel like? It's not up to us to figure out what it has to look like. Spirit's got things in mind for us. Man, or something better. Huh. You want to pray for something you think you want? Always remember to pray for or something better, because Spirit always has something better in mind than we can even dream or imagine. Spirit is that magician that can make those dreams come through us when we're open conduits. Okay? So, what's your goal today? Don't worry. What? What's your goals for the day? To not worry, huh? That seems awful simple. Yes, I'm so glad, Roberta. The light bulbs are flashing. Like the hearts are here. Look, the dog. Oh, bulbs are flashing, Roberta. He's very excited for you. All right, guys, I'm going to get into the fourth card and then we're going to wrap it up because I think they're telling me they want to do something else out there. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Don't worry. Be happy. Yes, Michelle. So, last but not least, we're talking about our life purpose, guys. You know, and your life purpose is so, so simple. We all spend so much time to figure it out. And guess what? Guess what it is? It's to be you. That's the purpose. That's how you were created. Spirit said, I need a Michelle. I need a Berta. I need a Kelly. I need a Penny. I need a Mara. I need a Teddy. I need Alicia. I need a Keisha. I need a Mary Joe. I need a Snoopy. Honor who you are. That's your life purpose. Who are you? Do you know? Not what everybody's told you or who you are, but do you know who you are? I know who you are. I know you're a beautiful, loving, light, spiritual being. Do you know? Berta, journal, forgive, and let go. Yes. All right, guys, I'll let you go in just a minute. All right, so now we're talking about that life purpose, right? It's to be you. What do the unicorns want us to know? Our intention, right? What is our life purpose? Oh, to live with intention? Intention of what? Being you? The intention of being about supply, abundance. Let go of those old belief systems and set your intentions to not worry. Set your intentions to have goals that resonate with your heart, that set you on fire, that give you your passion, your drive. Set your intention to be you, because that is your life purpose. Your purpose was to come here and be you, to add your frequency to the collective, to be a string in the pattern of the tapestry of time, space, now. You're adding to the experience of the collective for everybody. That's your purpose. And when you see that, honor that. You can live with intention. You get to make the rules. You're steering the boat. What? What? Yep. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Be why? Guys, Great Spirit wants us to be prosperous. Great Spirit's purpose for you is to be you and have the absolute best experience possible. The universe is conspiring right now for you to have the best experience possible. How cool is that? Guys, this stuff is so cool. Bam. This morning, 2x4, just at us right, Michelle. I love it. Boom, right? That's what we do here, you guys. That's what we do. Boom. Hashtag 2x4. Hashtag build that spirit. Why? Because when the bones are good, the house don't fall, baby. Right? When our tires are all for air, our engine is revved properly and tuned up, right? And we are receiving, we are in that flow. Girl, huh? There's no stopping us, you guys. There's no stopping us. Jesus taught us about it. We could move mountains with the faith of a mustard seed, you guys. Do you know how tiny a mustard seed is? How do you have faith? By not worrying, by releasing your resentments of forgiveness. You're not 100% prosperous right now. And I want y'all to look up the word prosperous, okay? Because actually, we're going to look, we'll just really quick. Let's take a little look. Prosperity. The word prosperity, you guys. Okay. Sorry, I had to change this around a little bit. Prosperity, the state of being prosperous, a long period of prosperity. Okay, so that's the definition. So what are some similar words? Let's look at that. Similar words for prosperity is wealth, success, profitability, influential, riches, ease, plenty, wealth, luxury, milk and honey, the bed of roses, speed, Godspeed. Prosperity, you guys, this is the opposite. Hardship. So, not what our creator wants for us, guys. That's not our purpose. Our purpose isn't hardship. Our purpose is to be here and be prosperous and have the best experience we can possibly have. That's our purpose. Okay. So I do hope that's been an hour, guys. We did it. Woo! I do hope that this was beneficial for you guys. I hope that these resonated. I don't know about y'all, but for us, I know Miss Michelle did. Oh, you guys, we got Miss Mary Jo joining us in TikTok. Send her the love, you guys. Send her the love. And not saying what, right? I think that means you heard what you needed to, Bird. Everybody, love you guys all so much. Let's do send lots of our love. Let's send our love and our light to Miss Mary Jo. Letting her know we do. Just her energy over her. Look at that. I love it, you guys. They're so amazing. So amazing. Love you guys so very much. To breathe today. Take it in. Breathe. Forgive yourself. Don't forget, right? I forgive you. I love you. I forgive you. I love you. I thank you. Right? I forgive you. I love you. I thank you. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. And I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Love you guys. Okay. I'm going to log